help me. Well, people say funny things, you know. I was in an argument with the guy the other day. He looks at me and goes, "You got a hair up your ass?" I go, "Yeah, I got quite a few." "So do you, don't you?" "Got some on my head and my arms. What the hell's that got to do with anything?" I'm thinking, so what? Like, this is going to change your personality? I'm sorry I called his names. I had this little hair on my ass, and I totally freaked out. I'm not usually like this, but I had this little hair on my ass, and I lost control. It's kind of gross. I had the same thing happen at a convenience store. I said, "This guy, could you hurry up?" And the guy goes, "Keep your pants on." I said, "You're safe." Never been in a store I wanted service so bad I took off my clothes. "Hey, look at pal, you're gonna look at me buck naked till I get that candy bar. Take a close look at my genitalia because I want some service and I want it now." People took off their clothes to get service. Kmart would have a lot of naked people roaming around. People say funny things. I was having a nice conversation with a friend of mine. He gives one of these. "Look, Bill, could I be honest with you?" "Oh, no, just keep lying like you've been doing." I thought it was all true until you said that. Those are a lie. Here comes the true stuff now. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I think my wife and I have done good over the years. We do have some arguments. I tell you, the worst fight, you get in a heavy-duty argument, you're saying stuff you don't mean. Right at that particular moment, someone decides to visit us. Just what you need, company. It's like, ding dong. Oh, no. Who could that be? Got to change your whole tone as you go to the door. It's like, "Oh, hi. How are you? I'm so happy to see you." People walk in, they notice the children crying in the corner. I think perhaps this is a bad time. Is this a bad time? Oh, no, this is great. Don't mind me, I'm just getting a divorce from this maggot I married over here. Have a seat. Not too tense, is it? Glad you stopped by. I give you a good tip. You know, a fight with a loved one has gone too far when you're not listening to the other person at all. You're just ready to zing them. Boy, I got a good one as soon as you shut up. This is going to mess your head up bad. I just started up, and it's evil. You don't know what they're saying, because all you can think about is that zinger you got. Then you go to say it, you forget what it was. I'm really pissed at you now. The hell was that zinger I had? We fight over typical things. The remote control clicker to the TV. Yeah, it's my fault, too. It's always a guy's fault. Let's face it, men love clickers. I mean, all American, our men are falling asleep like this, with the clicker still in their hands. You know why? Because if we lose it, we freak out. "Oh, my God, where's the clicker?" I could walk 2 steps to change the channel. No, I'll spend 2 hours looking for the clicker. Forget that show. Where the hell's the goddamn clicker? And the clicker is powerful. You can't watch TV with groups of people. Everybody hates the person with the clicker. No. Ah. You like this show? Too goddamn bad. I rule. Ha ha. The thing I find fascinating is how different my wife and I are when it comes to the clicker. I mean, I hate it. I like it. She hates it. I mean, we watch TV together. I got to hold the clicker. "Bill, don't click. You're going to piss her off. Just watch the commercial. She'll go bananas if you try to click, so watch the commercial." Then I can leave the room for a whole hour, walk back in, say to my wife, "What are you watching, honey?" "I don't know. It's not that good." "Oh, why didn't you click? Watching stuff for a whole hour?" You know what she says to me? "Didn't occur to me." "Well, give me the clicker. I'll handle this shit." It doesn't occur to you. It's all I ever think about. How the hell do we live together? I love her dearly, but we have our differences. One thing she does drives me nuts. She hates throwing stuff out, my wife. So her solution is every summer, "Bill, let's have a yard sale." Oh, God, these are torture. Here's my definition of a yard sale. Take all the stuff I wish we could throw away. Put it on the front lawn, sit with it all day, put it back in the house. And what a wonderful day it is. But it's worth it because we made that extra $20. I hate these things. And that's not bad for my wife likes to do it with the neighbors. Let's have a multi-family yard sale. So all the neighbors bring their trash my front lawn. We sit with the junk all day long. Then my wife buys stuff from them, and we put more back in the house. So we take out. I lose money and I put more stuff every year. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is some of the people that come to these yard sales. These are the cheapest people on the planet. First of all, they show up at like 5:30 in the morning, you know. Am I early, you know? Yeah, it's 5:30. Well, I want to get here early, you know. How much is that? It's $1. I'll give you 50 cents. Just take it. Yeah, you cheap bastard. You can have it. You see that woman over there? When she turns her back, take the whole kit and caboodle. You're the lucky winner. I've been trying to get rid of this stuff for years. You know what's weird? If it's free, they don't want it. Oh, free. It must not be worth nothing. But that dollar item for 50 cents, that's a hell of a deal, boy. You gotta go at 5:30 so you don't miss it. She does that, doesn't she? She's laughing too hard, I can tell. Oh, I don't know. I'm just not a good consumer. My wife always takes me shopping for these bargains, like BJ's, Sam's Clubs, Costco. Anybody shop at those stores? Oh, good you do. I mean, I do too, but I never save any money. I mean, you go in to get milk, I come out with an overcoat and a set of radial tires. How the hell does this happen? Last time, wife and I, we got 50 bottles of 32-ounce A1 sauce. A very practical item. All I need is some money to buy meat to put it on, and I'm all set. I'm giving it to the kids straight. Go drink. I don't need meat. I got 50 bottles of this stuff. Put on your cuts. It's antibacterial A1 sauce. If I don't use it, I'm going to have to sell it at the yard sale next summer. We spend 3 hours in these stores. We get home. The first thing my wife says, well, now we got to go to the store, get something to eat. I got news for you. We got no money. Everything's tied up in this 80-gallon jug of Drano we just bought. Flush out the toilet. We'll eat next week. We're broke. And what gets me, these stores are heavily into security. They got security guards and army fatigues, picture ID to get in. I mean, the cavity search was totally unnecessary. I'm exaggerating, but who's going to shoplift in a store like this? Everything's so big. Let me get this case of Tang, stick it under my shirt. I'll sneak out the side. I'm not going to steal a cereal box as big as me. You're safe. I'm not a good consumer. Even guys stuff like a car. You go to buy a car, they don't want to tell you what the car costs. How much does this car cost? How much do you have to spend? I got nothing. Just tell me how much the car costs. Well, let me go talk to my manager. Let me go talk to my manager. They always have to talk to the manager. They work there every day. How much the car costs? Here's a little tip. Write the stuff down. Put it in your pocket. Oh, no, I got to go talk to my manager, you know. Then they come out with this big conspiracy theory. Like, all of a sudden, your big pal, you know, they call you by your first name. Hey, Bill. How's this look? Too expensive. Go back and talk to your manager. Why are we whispering? Is the CIA interested in this car? Is Bin Laden in the trunk? What is the big goddamn deal? And they always have these words I don't understand. Rack and pinion steering. Anti-lock brakes. Doesn't everybody want those? No, I don't want those anti-lock brakes. I want the brakes to lock for no particular reason whatsoever. Give me the constantly locking brakes. But I've been a comedian many years, and I'm home during the day, but I'm not very good at household tasks. Certain ones I've always found aggravating, like doing laundry. I do the laundry, no matter what I do, I'm always missing socks. I tell you, socks are a special type of clothing. The minute you turn your back, they hop out of the washing machine. Bill's gone, I'm going over to Steve's house. See, I know that's true, because not only am I missing socks, I open up my drawer, and I got socks there I never saw before. Where the hell did this 12-foot long silk sock come from? Never bought a silk sock in my life. But you never throw it away, do you? Stick it back in the drawer. Because you never know when another 12-foot long silk sock. Walk right over, hop in the drawer, you got a match. It doesn't fit, but it's free, you know what I mean? Another household task I hate to do, fill ice cube trays. I mean, it's aggravating. You go to get a drink or Coke, you take it out, 1 ice cube. Oh, no. You don't want to slide it back in with no ice cubes. You feel too guilty, you know. So you go over to the sink, put some water in. Then between the sink and the refrigerator, I contract a muscle disease. Oh, my God. When did the Parkinson's kick in? Ice cube's about 1 millimeter thin, you know. Someone's got to defrost the freezer, honey. It's all wet. I don't know how it happened. But roles have changed. I think that's good for guys, too, because when I was younger, boys always had to be tough. We're boys, you have to be tough. The best example is the bicycles we had, right? The girls had the bicycles with the slope bar, so they wouldn't hurt themselves. We have to have babies. Not the boys, oh, put a bar there, hell with it. No bar's gonna bother my groin. I'm a man, put it right next to him, will you? All right. Who designed this thing? I don't think it was a guy. Some woman going through a tough divorce. Put a bar there, hell with him. And his pals. Hey, got a great show of Trivia Comics coming up here. Thank you for listening to me. I'm Bill Campbell.